show you guys what's happening with the SO23. We went ahead and painted it in the jams. This is as close as we could see the original color of the jams and of the back, the camping box area. What they have here is this is going to have a straight line right along the edge where there's the green. That's not the original color, by the way. It's sealing wax red. I don't know why they painted it green, but that's going to be the red from the cab forward, and all behind here is going to be the red in the seating area, and floors in the front will be the doors in the front will be red. And this is actually how that they came from the factory. So it was kind of, I had to really do some research on this. I couldn't find anything specific that said that, but I've looked at several of them, and when I sanded it down, I noticed that it had this color underneath. The unique thing about this, what was on here, is when I looked at it really close, what they did with these buses is they took them to Westphalia, and I could just see this in the factory, and they actually, they came painted with the dash painted and everything else. They didn't paint the bulkheads on these, which was unique to just the SO23. I don't know, maybe in the later models, I'm not sure if they came painted or not, but it was unique to the Westphalia in that era. And what they did is they brush painted all of this area. So that's kind of weird, but they brush painted everything, and then they went through and then did, after that, then they put the interior in. So you could just imagine all these buses sitting out there and them trying to spray the interior, while they're doing the whole camping box thing, because let's say they had 100 of them in a room, they couldn't do that. So they actually brush painted it. I could tell there was brush marks in here. There was no overspray on the ceiling, but you could see the brush marks from where in the corners where they brushed the paint into the corners, overlapping, and underneath that was primer. So it had to be brush painted. So it's kind of weird. Back then you could get lead base, satin, oil base, and I think that's what they used. So I painted it back satin again, but I'm certainly not going to brush it. Too much time. Too hard to. It's so much easier just to spray it. So anyway, that's the update real quick on the SO23 where I'm at now. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to the rest of the jams when I get to it, and start getting the front painted out, and then we'll do the outside.